looked at me and said, "Hey, McDonald."
Hello, everybody. Welcome into the NBA Front Office Show. Happy December. December 1st here. 'Tis the season. Got a lot of stuff going on around the NBA. Make sure you do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. Give us that 5-star rating and review as well. I'm Trevor Lane. He's Keith Smith. Keith, it is December. Christmas decorations, are they up?
Oh, yeah. They went up before Thanksgiving this year.
Love it.
We had quite a bit going on around Thanksgiving, but yeah, normally we're Friday after, right? Friday and then that weekend.
Mhm.
But yeah, they're up and there are more to still come, apparently. I don't know. There's some stuff going to come in here and they pop up eventually this week on our show. Yeah.
That's exciting. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Yeah, we've had all of our inside decorations up for like a couple of weeks now. We did it before Thanksgiving, but haven't done our exterior decorations yet. That'll be next. But it's been raining the last couple of days here, so I haven't had a chance to do it. But yeah, we'll do it soon. All right, but we got a lot of stuff to get into here, a lot of topics. First off, the Bulls have discussed trading for Anthony Davis. Well, first of all, if they're not discussing it, doesn't mean they're going to, but they're not doing their jobs. If they're not having the, let's be clear on that. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. But they discussed trading for Anthony Davis. But do you like AD as a target for Chicago?
Well, anything, it depends on what they give up to get him, right?
Mhm.
If it comes cheap enough, sure. I think we've discussed it quite a bit with Anthony Davis and trade rumors, but there are two factors here, right? There is the idea that Davis is he's got a lot of money owed to him, and he's extension eligible.
Mhm.
So those two things together, maybe not great considering the age and the injury history. But if you could get him and not have to go crazy, the report from Jamal Collier on ESPN is where I saw this from. Said these were internal discussions, so that's at least something. And that they don't intend to include any of the young core. Who that young core is exactly not exactly known, but presumably Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Modest Buzelis.
Mhm.
So and then who else is in that mix? Who knows? But if you could get him for mostly expiring money, which if I was Dallas, I'd be kind of excited about, and then move forward from there. I don't mind the idea for Chicago.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about here is that regardless of, we could talk about whether or not they should, and the Bulls have lost their last three as some of the shine come off of them since the hot start of the season. But if they decide that's a path they want to go down, trading for Anthony Davis, they've actually, I mean, between Nikola Vucevic and Kevin Huerter, that's a pretty solid amount. That's almost $40 million in expiring money that they can put in it just with those two guys. And that gets you a pretty good chunk of the way there to an Anthony Davis. I mean, you go Vooch, again, there's lots of different pieces you can mix and match. We can talk Zach Collins. There's other guys that can be put in. But just to throw a basic framework, Vooch, Huerter, and then for value, I mean, would the Mavs have interest in like an Io Dusunmu? And then, you can talk about different versions of draft capital. But finding the foundation of a trade with the salaries that are on the Bulls roster and available to them is not all that difficult. So that I think is a big plus for Chicago, not just for an AD trade potentially, but really any trade. They've got some interesting movable contracts here.
LeBron, craziest touchdown ever.
Tennessee Titans, Music City Miracle.
Like his snags, they start running like he's double pumped. What's a play like that do to the locker room?
Man, it's everything.
That's it. What's Shaq? Is Shaq available?
Really?
Yeah, because he's not going to say it's everything. Or if he did say it, he'd go.
Customers, bet $5 to get $200 if your bet wins. Pay instantly in bonus bets. The crown is yours.
At some point, I'm going to die from this because I can't afford to get it done. I was diagnosed with breast cancer 6 months after I got married, it was really hard for me to tell my family because I felt like I was hurting them. I was unsure of how I was going to get my treatment. Then I found the American Cancer Society's Hope Lodge. It was a home away from home. She told me, if you just come, focus on healing, the price is absolutely free. The American Cancer Society saved my life. When those donations come through, we have a sense of, I can make it. This holiday, be the reason hope makes it home. Your gift can help families like LA's stay close to care. Donate today.
Yeah, and they have all their own first round picks. Again,
Mhm.
not saying they should go crazy for AD, but when they are ready, they do have all of those first round picks. They also have a lottery protected Trailblazers pick, which who knows what happens this year. Portland's kind of right on the lottery line. Whether or not they'll be a playoff team or not, that remains to be seen. But probably sometime, I would think, because that rolls over 2 more seasons after this one. I would assume sometime in the next 3 years, Portland probably makes their way into the playoffs. So that's an extra pick you could toss into a trade. So if you're thinking, if I was the Bulls, I'd maybe this is tough, right? Because this is you could tell me I'm going to get Anthony Davis for 60 games each season for each of the next few years, and then 55 for whatever years we extend him on for the next couple after that. I'm probably willing to give up, but a first and maybe that Blazers lottery protected first. But with everything we know, I'm probably going to say, yeah, let me lottery protect one of my own picks as well. Then I'll send you this one, and then we go. But I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be enough for Dallas. I don't know if some other team swoops in and beats that offer. But yeah, the Bulls at least could offer up stuff. And the nice thing is they could offer players where if Dallas says, you know what, our intention is kind of leave things very flexible moving forward with Cooper Flag, Kyrie Irving, and whatever else is left, then a lot of expiring money that could come off the books. Or let's say you got Nikola Vucevic, because you wouldn't need him if you had AD. If you're Dallas, it's like, man, him and Flag fit pretty well. Maybe then you say, all right, Vooch, we'd like to keep you around for another year or two, or something like that. You could figure out a new contract with him as well. So there's a lot of options here that make these
Game
teams
4,
kind of
Eastern
reasonable trade
semifinals.
Turn to the sleeper app. Well, here's
The
a little secret.
Hornets
It's more than
have
just
a
platform
battle
for
ahead.
season-long fantasy
Can they
leagues.
even
This year,
the
millions of
series at
users
2
enjoy
games
playing fantasy
apiece?
sports on
They
Sleeper,
know they
but
can
the app
win.
offers so
And
much
now,
more, like live stats, including real-time uptime updates and visualization on all the stats. In
as they
newsfeed,
square
lightning
off
fast
against
updates
the
on your favorite players and
Pacers.
teams, and a real-time chat
Round
as
2
you
of the
engage with other
NBA
users
playoffs
about individual
continue.
plays and
Coming
performances
right
during the
up.
NFL and
2K
NBA
Sports here to
season.
present you
Download
the
the number
NBA
sports
Eastern
app
Conference
today. Experience it
semifinals.
for yourself.
It's
Use
game
promo code
4,
CAPSPACE.
and one
You'll
that
get
could
up
go
to
down in
$100
the
back from your
books.
first deposit.
With
Terms and
Doris
conditions
Burke and Greg
apply. See
Anthony,
Sleeper
I'm
Terms
Kevin
and for
Harlan.
details.
We'll be joined
Currently
by Ellie
operational in up to
LaForce on the
25
sidelines.
states. Check out
And a
Sleeper
look at the starters
today.
for the Hornets. They've got
Hey,
Abdul-Jabbar.
speaking of the Mac,
Nowitzki is out there
they're
with
not looking
Antetokounmpo.
to
Then
trade
there's Stephen
Kyrie
Curry.
Irving. So when we
And
talk
it's
about
Booker
the
in at the 2.
potentially
And for the Pacers,
bottoming out,
they've got
maybe a
Jason
little
Tatum.
too
Thompson
far.
is
I
out
don't
there
think
with
they're
Stephen
going to
Curry.
have to look back
Then
to the
there's
NBA.
Barrett.
At least
And there's
but
Horning in at the center, locking
if
down
they
the middle.
are,
Taking
are
a
you
look at
doing
Sharp.
that? Are you
Held
taking
down
those
2-1
Savannah
and in
Hawkins?
desperate need of a win. They
This is
still
Paul
haven't
Cupcake.
though break on their
That's why I bought
group.
Cupcake from Paul.com. It's made with human-grade orthopedic memory.
Great.
It's a shawty, shawty.
It's a stare. Just blowing your veins.
It was definitely spending a lot of money in the club yesterday.
You know what's crazy? I ain't even peeped. Hey, shout out to the pod dropping at 12 p.m. Tap in, B for Be Here.
Yeah.
Special episode. My boy got the gift on the table.
Yeah, man. This is,
y'all fun.
this didn't make it. I would have died. I wouldn't have been here if this would have cracked yesterday. So,
Oh, man, I think we drink too much already, man. We talk about it in the morning show, man. Let's get to it. Shout out to the Hawks and the Sixers yesterday. Double OT thriller, man. The Hawks got the best of the Philadelphia 76ers yesterday. Yeah, Jalen Johnson, Q.
One of
Career high yesterday. Go ahead and load it up, Lou. 41, 14-7.
my shot. Well, all-star.
Kid Walker Alexander heard you too. He had 34, 87. They've been balling, but yes, Keelan Johnson.
Ever since that day Jeff said that shit to him.
Yeah,
He ain't stopped.
he been on that.
Sometimes you got a lot of not like this, bro. Sometimes you got a lot of fire.
Oh yeah, come here, B.
So when we elevate our game and start evolving with that, so you get that little SGA in the pulse. Like,
Hey,
I wish they did this against the Wizards. I had this money on this.
yeah, it's good. Nine. Hey,
That boy got blind.
Wrong right there. Shit. He's so wrong, bro.
He looked like SGA. It's his cousin.
All right,
It's cousin.
shit,
You
man.
know what's crazy about why I like Jalen Johnson?
talk to me.
You're the only kid that left Duke. Like, I ain't with this shit about.
Oh, yeah.